Welcome to D8Acapture, the only fully autonomous app designed for pole data collection. Whether you're an engineer, permit manager, or part of a field team, D8Acapture makes it simple to gather, review, and manage critical utility pole data, all in one place. In this tutorial, we'll walk through the D8Acapture web interface. This is where you can review field-collected data, collaborate with your team, and export valuable project insights. You'll learn how to register and set up your organization, navigate the interface, invite your team and create projects, review and annotate collected polls, and export your work when you're done. Let's get started. First, navigate to D8Acapture.com. You'll land on the login screen. If you don't have an account, click Register Now. From there, you'll be taken to the registration page. Here, enter your first name, last name, email address, and your desired password. Once all fields are filled in, click Sign Up. You'll receive a verification email. Open it and click Verify Email. Once verified, log in and name your organization. That's it. You're ready to go. After logging in, you'll see the dashboard. It shows active users, project stats, and poll statuses at a glance. Let's explore the key parts of the interface. Click the profile icon in the top right. Here you can edit your name, email, or password, log out, or switch between organizations. If you're part of more than one, remember, company data is kept separate. Always check which one you're working in. Next, click the search icon, the magnifying glass. Use this to search for a poll or project by name or ID. Let's talk user roles. Reporters use the mobile app only, no web access. Engineers review and annotate data on the web. Admins manage users, projects, and forms. Owners do everything admins do, plus they handle billing. Only one owner per organization. To invite a user, go to Admins, Engineers, or Reporters. Click Invite, enter their email, and they'll receive an invite. You can track who's accepted, when they were invited, and their last login. To create a new project, go to the Projects page and click the button that says Add New Project. You'll be taken to a form where you can fill in the details. First, give your project a name. This is a required field. Next, set the location of the project. Use the interactive map to drag and drop a pin at the correct location. This is also required. Then, choose a project status from the list. There are 4 options. Draft for projects that aren't ready to start. Gathering for when data collection is in progress. Processing for when the data is being reviewed and annotated. And completed when everything is done. You can also add a project description if you'd like, and if your team is already set up, you can assign engineers and reporters right away. Once everything is filled in, just click Save and your new project will be ready to go. To review data collected in the field, start by going to the Projects page. Find the project you want to work with, then click the small arrow to expand it. You'll see 3 buttons: Open, Edit, and Export Data. We'll cover exporting later. For now, click Open to enter the project. Once inside, you'll land on the Polls page. This view looks a lot like the Projects page, but instead of showing projects, it lists every poll associated with this project. Each poll shows 2 key details: its poll ID and its status. There are 3 status types. New, only the poll ID and location are set. Measured, a measure photo has been taken. Processed, at least one measure photo has been annotated. If you expand a poll in the list, you'll see 3 buttons: Edit, Copy, and Photos. Edit opens the full poll record where you can view or update collected data. Copy lets you duplicate the poll and its data either in the same project or in another one. And Photos will download all images for that poll in a zip file. Great for offline use or sharing. When you're ready to start annotating, click Edit on the poll you want to work with, and we'll walk through that process next. To begin annotating a poll, go to the Poll Information page, then scroll down to the section labeled Measure Photos. Expand that section and choose the photo you want to work with. Clicking the photo will open the annotation tool. The first step is to set the base of the poll. Click the Set Base button, then click on the bottom of the poll in the image. This tells the system where the poll begins and is critical for accurate height measurements. If the base of the pole isn't visible in the photo, no problem. Field techs often mark a known height on the pole, like 4 feet up. In that case, click on the marked location, then click the base marker that appears. You'll see a small menu. Enter the known distance above the base into the rearrangement field. For example, if the mark is 4 feet from the ground, enter 4.0. Then click Finish Base to lock it in. Now you're ready to mark attachments. Zoom in and click on the point where an attachment, like a telecom cable or street light, touches the pole. The system will calculate the exact height of that attachment. You'll then be asked to give it a name. Each name must be unique within the photo. You can choose from an existing name or type in a new one. Names must be unique for the photo, and they help match the same attachment across multiple views. Once named, a marker will appear, showing the attachment height. Repeat this process for any other attachments you'd like to measure. When you're done, click Save, and the poll's status will update to Processed. You're now ready to move on or revisit your work at any time. While most polls are added in the field using the mobile app, sometimes it's more efficient to create them ahead of time, right from the web interface. To do this, go to the Polls page within your project. In the lower left corner, click Add New Poll. This opens the poll form. On the left-hand side, you'll enter the key details. At minimum, 2 fields are required: a poll ID and a location. To set the location, click the Coordinates field. A map will appear where you can drag and drop a pin at the exact poll location. Once that's done, the poll is ready to be saved. You can also enter optional fields like material, species, class, or ownership. You can always update the poll later. When you're ready, click Save, and the new poll will appear in your list. It's now ready to be measured in the field or processed in the office. Next, let's walk through how to export your project data when it's ready to go. Once your project is ready for reporting, analysis, or sharing, you can export everything you need right from the web interface. Start by going to the Projects page. Find the project you want to export and click the arrow to expand it. Then click the Export Data button. You'll see 3 export options: KML, CSV, and Photos. Let's go through each one. KML exports the geographic data for all polls in the project. This format works well with mapping tools like Google Earth or GIS platforms. CSV gives you a spreadsheet of poll data, perfect for reports, analysis, or importing into other systems. Photos packages every photo in the project into a single zip file. Because these files can be large, the system will process the request in the background and send you a download link by email once it's ready. These export tools make it easy to collaborate with others, archive your work, or continue processing data in your own systems. And that's it. You've now learned how to use the D8Acapture web interface from start to finish. In this tutorial, we covered how to register your account and set up your organization, navigate the dashboard and manage your team, create new projects and add polls, review and annotate field-collected data, and export your work for reporting, collaboration, or analysis. Whether you're in the field or in the office, D8Acapture helps your team work faster, stay organized, and get accurate results every time. If you ever need help, check out the FAQ section at the bottom of the page or reach out to our support team. We're here to help. Thanks for watching, and welcome to a smarter way to capture poll data.